Penguin fans, and welcome to the final weekend of action. As we head to the outdoor rink, a little ODR action from Buffalo, New York at the Riverworks. Just sitting out into the, literally on an ice surface on an island in a river. The river covered in ice. And the rink sitting on an island. A beautiful venue for today's game between your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite and the Buffalo Junior Sabres. Bit of a muffled look here as we are masked up and bundled up and freezing here on the Buffalo River, just off the banks of Lake Erie, just off the shoreline of Lake Erie. An honestly beautiful venue to end the season. Your Penguins increased in ranking since we last spoke, becoming the number 2 team in the country. But rankings, folks, they don't matter. Games matter. They're about ready to get some gameplay in. 3 hours north of their home, the Penguins will conclude their season with 2 games, a 4:30 tilt and a 7:30 tilt. So join us for both of those today. Your Penguins starting lineup brought to you by Labatt Blue and Labatt Blue Light. In that, Preston Bowie Clutter. At center, Cameron Evans. The right wing, Bo Ritson. At left wing, Brody Carter. Your defense, Jake Starr and Dalton Julius. And we are underway. Gathered in by Starr in his own end. Played in behind the net, wrapping it around for Ritson. Ritson chips it off the boards, cut off at the blue line. Shot in by Murphy on Clutter, and he'll get some early action. 16 seconds in, Clutter with a pad save and a cover. Pens will change their lines real fast. Buffalo right in the zone, quick shot. Time to get those boys off and get some new boys out. It'll be Real, Shub, Filiaggi. Filiaggi on defense, Paris, and Villela. We are giving a special shout out to 34 Rylan Ofteride at home. Unable to make the trip to Buffalo as Jack Real blazes in the offensive goal between the legs. Rebound sitting there, tapped just wide by Paris. So hello to Rylan. Follow along with us. We'll give you the best angles we can. I'll miss some of the play along the boards because of the vantage point here. Centering pass bounces off of Paris's stick. We won't be able to see much of the close-in boards. I'll lean over the best I can. Shot coming from the point man. Villela pops free. Shub there. Evans gathers it behind, tries to bank it off the goalie. Comes off the pad, jumps over Shub's stick. Right wing corner battled for by Evans. He pokes it out to the middle, and it's chipped just past the stick of Filiaggi. I'm sucking my mask in every time I talk. Comes out to Villela. Villela to Evans. Evans' shot low off the pads and stopped by the Buffalo goaltender. Penguins applying some pressure here. Merlot gets it in, looking for Ritson. Penguins will go with probably 2 forward lines. It looks like 5 defense in the absence of Ofterhide. We got Filiaggi back on D. Play reversed for Merlot. His first action of the game. He'll play it back around for Starr. Starr will try the Ritson side. He gets it through to him, but it bounces off of his stick and countered by Buffalo. Evans gathers it in. He'll sauce one up for Ritson. It's out of his reach, turned back by the Junior Sabres. Sabres looking to regain the Penguin zone and do. Starr will pick it up in his own end. Banks it off the boards behind for Merlot. It's out of his reach and sent right back in. This line's been pinned in their end. The Evans-Carter-Ritson line. Pinned in the Pens end here the first 2 shifts of the game. But 13 left to play in this one. Centering pass cut off by Merlot. He whacks at it, chips. Bounces out to the point man. Pressured from Real. That shot goes just wide. Real out there for Evans. Evans was able to get a change. Played up for Ritson. Buffalo keeps it in the Pens end. All Sabres here. Puck bounces free. It's gathered by Merlot in front of his own net. And cleared out of the zone to Ritson. As they'll look to finish the line change, they got a third of it done. As Real takes it into the offensive zone. He's on the rush again. He's cut off and brought the other way. Paris with some pressure around him, and into the Pens end come the Sabres. carrying to the outside. Stick check nicely by Julius, played in behind for Filiaggi. Filiaggi will battle in behind the net. Reel into support. The Sabres come away with it. Centering pass off the skate. Pops free to Reel. Reel and Filiaggi on the rush. He plays it up to the Pens defenseman who cuts left to right. Fires one. Back glove side and held. So exciting early action here. 11:52 to play. Trying to keep my mask up and not fog my glasses and bring you the game at the same time. Evans on the draw. He's with Paris and Shub now. Penguins centers seem to be changing pretty quickly here. Rotated around to some new line combos. Filiaggi passed him at the point to Evans. Evans tries for Shub. It's knocked off that line by a Buffalo forward gathered in by Julius. He's able to get it to Evans, who'll blaze up the right side. 3-on-2 develops. He crisscrosses with the defender. Centers one, looking for Shub in front, and it's off Shub and it's kept out. Not sure how. Harris comes free with it. His shot stopped and held. So some good Penguin pressure there. Face off to come to the left of the Buffalo goalie. My glasses are a mess right now. I'm looking through a fog. Argument for contact. Real pops it forward. Kicked back out by Buffalo to Merlot, who puts it in the right corner. Looks like Britton dropped his stick. Brody Carter will get to it. He's able to knock it loose to Reel. Reel's got Merlot backside. Shot in low. Deflects over to Carter. Now to Reel. Two guys fan on the puck. Buffalo trying to clear. It's kept. Again, this group getting some Penguin pressure here. Carter works it deep. Valella keeps it the blue line, but only briefly. It'll be Brody Carter on the back check. David Merlot defending, and Merlot able to pop it into the corner. Buffalo gets there, centers it off the skate, a clutter. He's able to keep it out, and it'll be gathered in by Reel in his own end. He dekes one, chips it off the boards, looking for Ritson. Ritson finds Reel again, a give and go. Reel around one, and the puck pops off of his stick. He gathers it in right corner. He's got two guys in front. Stick tied up, tries to center it, and pops behind it. Shub fires one out towards the point. Probably closer point would have been the better play there, but the Pens able to break it up. Pressure coming from Buffalo on Julius. Ties him up, takes the puck. Buffalo with the puck in the Penguins' end now. Possessing, working out from the corner. Chipped wide, and it'll be Evans. Evans on the rush. Left side, he's around a defenseman. He's got Shub going to the net. He'll fire and score, short side. A short side heater. He fires up the howitzer and tickles the twine for a 1-0 lead. Evans blazing down the left-hand side. And he popped the water bottle right off the top, and the bottle shatters. That is popping bottles, baby. Star works the puck up to Shub. I mean, I could use them all. Twisted wrister, popping bottles, you name it. I've got them all written down. Hopefully we'll use them all later on throughout the day. Shuby works it into the left wing corner. Buffalo looks to exit. Chipped up the wall, kept in by Filiaggi. Now Reel tips it out the center for Starzy. Starzy banks it off the boards looking for Carter. Off the official, Carter will gather it in left side. Gets through, centering one, Reel there, it's just wide of the cage. Beautiful centering pass from Brody Carter, followed on by Valella. Plays it into the right wing corner. He's pressured by three Sabres. He's able to work it free to Ritson. Ritson back to Carter at the point. Carter with room, stepping in, firing one. Glove side, stopped and held. So these teams last met, I believe, 2 weeks ago. A 3-3 tie. The Sabres today, for game one, are in blue, with the classic Buffalo Sabre logo on the front, the crisscross Sabres and the Buffalo on top. Gold striping on the jerseys, pants, and socks with blue helmets. Penguins win it forward. Ritson sends one off the side of the cage. Your Pens in gold today. Gold jerseys with the Penguin logo on the chest. A shot from outside, stopped and held. Ritson firing one. Gold jerseys with black pants and gold stripes. Penguin logo on the pants as well. Gold socks and black stripes. And the iconic Pens Elite gold helmets. Face off to the right of the Sabre goalie. One cleanly back to Villela. Villela throws it around behind for Shub. Driving the net, Evans and Filiaggi. It's chipped off Shuby's stick. Pressure coming from Filiaggi, able to keep it in the right side. He's able to dump it around. Paris gives chase there. Pressure forces a misplay. Evans follows on in support. Puck comes free to Filiaggi. He dangles one, tries to center. It's cut off by Buffalo and back out the center. It'll be Villela winding it up and driving the offensive zone. Onside play, a shot blocked by a stick. Evans will follow on. Puck left corner, comes back to Villela. Villela's shot low and hard, put into a corner by the goaltender. Chipped high up off the glass. Keeping it in there, Villela. Villela again, saying his name a lot this shift. The puck's like a yo-yo for him. A breakout pass off the stick of the Sabres and all the way down. It'll be an icing. Trying to bring in some behind the net footage, but it's not working here. Reel on the draw. Buffalo wins it. Takes it in behind their own net. Battled for on the wall, it's Ritson and Merlot. It'll come free to Reel. Now Ritson, now Reel, in behind. Gathering it, firing it out to the point man, Star. Star to Merlot. Merlot chips it into the right corner. I think he was shooting, it was blocked. Sabres try to exit again, no luck. There's Brody Carter in the way. Spinning out of it to his backhand was Reel. Reel gets it to Ritson, who's shot low and hard. Stopped and kept out. Some quality goaltending thus far for the Sabres. It'll be the Evans-Paris Shub line here. Evans pokes it forward, goes and gets it. Comes in behind, plays it to the right corner. He's supported by Shub. Knocked down, Shub follows on. Shub and Evans battle on the right side. Shub will come free with it. Finds Harrison right in front, and his shot just a bit outside. Back to the point man. Star will fire. His skip's just wide of the cage. That's got to get some net front pressure there. A little bit of presence. Merlot battles on the right corner. Kicked out, just past Star. Evans covering for the deal. Pick it up inside his own end. Evans with the puck. Dangerously threw a forward, looking for Paris, and skips over his stick, and the Sabres will ice the puck. We'll get a stoppage in play. Well, we'll get a look at the Penguins lineup for today. The goaltenders, Preston Clutter, number 29, and William Hander, number 1. Forwards, Jack Reel, Brody Carter, Bo Ritson, Grady Paris, Carter Shub, and Cameron Evans. Your defense, Luca Filiaggi, Dalton Julius, Jake Star, David Merlot, and Tino Villela. Your starting lineups brought to you by the training table at the UPMC Lemieux Center. You'll see them for all your dietary needs. Before practice, after practice, in between practices. And for you parents out there, the coffee bar, open on weekends. Reel on the draw, wins it into the Pens end. He'll gather it behind the Penguin cage. Gathered around, chipped up, Buffalo able to keep it in the corner. Battled for there. Brought on by Carter. Brody Carter finds Ritson at center. He drives the offensive zone, fires a heavy shot that's held. Pens doing a lot of shooting from outside with not a lot of net front traffic. The goalie tracking the puck pretty well. Pens got to look for rebounds and deflections and get to work in those hard areas. It'll be Evans, Paris, and Shub. Also let my man Drew Ofterheide know that the bar is not serving drinks in the stand area, so we're a little disappointed in that. Gonna be a later start. Evans toe drags one, centers it for Paris and pops over his stick. Comes back to him. He sets up Shub. It's out of his reach. Villela with the puck. Off the wall for Evans. Evans is shot from outside, gloved and held. That was a straight dirty dangle right there. So they'll get the lines back straightened out. It'll be Evans, Carter, and Ritson. Shipped around by Buffalo, cut off by Ritson, but it skips past Starr at the point. Gathered by Evans. He's pressured from behind, a little bit of a hook. Pops into the Penguins' end. Evans and Villela battle behind. Pops free, comes free to a Star, or a Sabre. Finally cleared to the corner. Evans again chips it up off the boards, looking for Carter. Set once, twice, but the Sabres keep it in. Chipping it to the outside, shot coming in, and that's fanned on. Centering pass out to the point, pressure from Carter, picked off by Villela. He's got Ritson and he finds him. It's through his feet and into the other end. That'll be an icing on the Penguins. The Sabres with some pressure there. Yes, in the state of New York, apparently you must be seated in a restaurant at a table in order to acquire a frosty cold beverage. Reel on the faceoff. Back to the point. Sabres dump it in the corner. Battled for there. It'll be Reel coming away with it. Couple scoring chances early in this one. He carries it through center. Blazing past Paris. Carrying to the left corner. Chips it around to the point man. And it comes off Julius' stick. Chased down by a couple Sabres. Merlot back to break it up. The Sabres try to play it to the point. Reel gets there. Breaks it up and he'll give it another try. He'll bank it off the boards this time for Paris. Shub will gather it in. Carrying it up the left-hand side. It's chipped off the glass by the Sabres, but gathered in by Paris. Another chip play by Buffalo. This time it's Merlot. He'll fire one. Glove side rebound there. And a high stick call. Faceoff will come out of the Sabres zone. Had to get a line change. Referees are having a conversation. They would like. They're waving Evans out of the draw. It'll be Ritson on the faceoff. Popped free. Ritson and Evans get there though, popping it into the Sabre zone. A centering pass by Ritson. Blocked by the Sabres into the right corner. Now Carter gives chase. Forces a play around to Villela. It's knocked past him, following it on Carter. And the Sabres able to carry out the center. Evans and Filiaggi back. They're able to break the play up and get it up to Brody Carter, who clears the zone. Now it'll be Evans again. Evans firing for Ritson. Ritson up through center. Carries, attacks the offside defender, spins back to the middle, Brody Carter, and it's off a toe and wide. What a splitsy save there by the Sabres. Centering pass by Ritson, comes free to Reel, and Big Ben strikes one. Now Filiaggi gets there, he can't get it through. Starr will get the puck. He'll chip it into the middle. Comes to Reel, long reach, or Reel gathers it in. He cycles in the offensive zone. He fires one off the hip of a Sabre. Starr keeps it in. Starr spinning around, centering one all the way through. Gathered by Reel and knocked off his stick. And it'll be Filiaggi into his own end to regroup. 2:30 to play, 1-0, your Penguins lead. Goal from 43, Evans. Sabres chip it in. Filiaggi gets there, but it's taken from him. Centering pass off of Clutter. Kept out to Carter. Starr will gather it behind. Penn's under some pressure here. Jake Starr banks it off the boards, gathered by Reel. Reel looks up, finds Shub, beautiful outlet pass there. He'll drive into the offensive zone, but it's knocked off of his stick. He'll try a second time, this time for Reel. Reel turns into the offensive zone. Right side, drags and fires one short off the pads. Kept out. Pressure from Paris forces an icing. And it'll come all the way back to the Sabre zone. Giving the old face mask a twist there. Evans, Paris, and Shoup now. Face off, pop forward again. Evans chases it down a second time. Into the right corner it goes. Battled for there. Over to Paris. Paris to Evans. And he'll do it again. Catching the puck in the high slot. And tickling the twine for a second time. 43 Evans gets the nasty dish, the saucy pass from Brady Paris, and your Penguins lead 2-0 with 1:27 to play in the first. Evans on the draw, won by the Sabres, pressured by Paris. Paris chips it forward to the Sabre blue line, follows on, gains the zone. He's got help, dangles one, comes to Evans. Evans finds Shoup, that deflects just wide. Shoup pressured in behind, Sabres get control, breakout pass to the right, gathered in, spinning with it, the Sabres at center. Pressure coming from Evans and then Julius. Now Merlot in behind. He stops and starts. Banks it off the boards for Paris. Paris has Shoup streaking, but the defenders are in the way. That's a good keep. He had room, but no passing lane. Drives the middle. It's knocked off his stick, but Shoup will carry on. The Sabres get it and chip it off the glass. Merlot keeps it at the blue line. He's backed up by Reel, and he'll find Reel. Reel to Carter. It's just behind him. Carter on the right side, working up towards the point. It's chipped just over the defenseman Villela, gathered in by Filiaggi. Filiaggi one-hands it. That's a strong kid. One-hands it to Brody Carter. Follows on offensive zone. He tries to center one. Comes through to Reel. Reel stopping, starting right side. It'll be Carter. Carter now Ritson on the backhand. He can't get it through. Carter battling. Comes free to Filiaggi. His shot high into the glove. And hell. Penguins 2-0 lead here. Period number 2. Face off by Reel into the corner. And that very light sound is the end of the first period. Pens lead 2-0 here from an honestly picturesque Buffalo River Works. We'll see if we can get cameraman Merlot to give you a picture of the Buffalo skyline here. As you look out the one end zone, a frozen river, looks like a tugboat. That could be Bobby Starr's new nickname, Tugboat. With that big monster truck he drives around. A look at the Sabres skyline. I guess the city technically behind us. I guess a little further off to the left. And let me tell you this, folks. The view is beautiful. The venue is fantastic. But even better is the fact that I believe it is Fruity Pebble Day at the cereal plant, because it smells fantastic here. This is the best smelling hockey rink in America, bar none. So the Pens are going to have some lineup changes as we see Filiaggi go from defense to forward. He'll fill in on the left for Evans and Ritson. Evans wins it back to Villela. He chips it to Merlot. Merlot for Ritson. Ritson chips it up for Evans. Evans and Filiaggi 2-on-1. He looks, he finds him. It goes off his skate and just wide. Back in behind is Ritson. It's cleared up to the point, kept by Villela. Sabres get it past him, but no further than Evans, covering for the defense. He chips it into the corner for Filiaggi. And the Sabres carry it out and up the right-hand side. David Merlot carries in behind. Clears the defender, banks it off the skate of Bo Ritson. Countered by the Sabres here. Merlot will batter and the Sabres are in. Offsides is the call. And then a nice sportsmanlike play of firing the puck off the boards. In frustration. It happens. Reel on the faceoff. One back towards Star. Star wraps it all the way around for Schubel. Shuby up to Reel. Reel sends it cross ice. Nobody home. Hens will pressure it there, and Star will gather it again. He'll flip it cross ice. The pressure from Reel forces the turnover to Shub. And the Pens go to work. On the right side, Shuby into the offensive zone. What a dish to Reel. And the real deal, Jack Reel drives wide. Pulls up and finds Julius backside. His shot low and hard. And that is covered as the referee plants a Sabre on the ice. Evans, Filiaggi, Carter step out. 13:29 to play, period 2. Pens lead 2-0. Julius to Star. Star fires one from outside. It's blocked. Evans with a hook. Not called. Julius with the puck. He loses control, and the Stars will pop it right into the Penguin end. It'll be chased down by Starzy. Carrying in behind. Wraps around. Tries the left side. Chips it off the boards for Brody Carter. It comes free, and it'll be the Sabres with it. Back checking Evans. He disrupts the break-in, following on Filiaggi. Now Star with the block. It'll be Carter coming free with the puck. Carrying into the offensive zone. He goes through the legs. Fires! Another beauty of a save. Filiaggi with the pressure. Forcing the Sabres back into their own end where they'll flip it D-to-D. Carried up and into the Pens end. Battled for there by Villela. Down goes a Sabre. Now down goes Villela. Physical play in behind. It comes free to Reel, and he's around. He's got a 3-on-1. Penguins 3-on-1. Reel, Ritz, and Merlot, and Reel loses control. They'll toss it to Ritz in opposite side. Pens will try to set up now. They've got Merlot at the point. Merlot towards the net. Off a Sabre. It'll be Ritson. Ritson tosses it behind for Reel. Reel to Villela. Villela, Merlot, everybody touching the puck. Shot on net, deflected in front, gathered in and held. Face-off will come to the left of the Sabre goal. 11:49 to play. Second period, 2-0 Pens lead. Face-off to the point, Julius. He loses possession briefly, and it'll come out to center. He finds Star, who is able to get it to Reel. It's just knocked off his stick. Julius will follow on into the Sabres zone. Firing it towards the middle. It's off the boards and cleared. It'll be icing. Then we'll come all the way back. So the current temperature here, 28 degrees. Not too cold. Not warm, but not too cold. Tonight might be a different story. I am very thankful for my heated vest right now. And my cooler of coffee from the car, since the bar is closed. Shuby battles in front. It comes free, can't get it through. It'll be Star now falling to the ice, centering it. Cut off by the Sabres. Filiaggi up and forward, battles at the blue line. Coming back, Shub, one-on-one battle with Julius. And it'll be Shub again. He's got Carter and he sees him, but it's just behind him. Filiaggi pressure. Evans came off a little damaged, I think, after the hit along the boards. And Filiaggi's at center, so let's hope Evans is okay. As Filiaggi blazes in the zone, 2-on-1. He'll shoot and find the logo. Looks like Evans is okay. He'll be out on the ice. So Filiaggi filling in a shift at center, beginning of period 2. Face-off won by the Sabres. Pressure from Paris, though. Forces the turnover to Ritson. It's off his stick now to Merlot. Merlot tripped up at the blue line, and on come the Sabres. Carrying through center, Evans back on D with Villela. I think the Sabre picked the wrong player to challenge there. He picked on Villela, who dislodges the puck. Sabres get it to the point, it's off the head of Evans. That's getting your head in the game. Villela, now Paris. Paris chips it to Evans, who finds it's an awkward pass towards his feet, so he dumps it in the corner. Merlot will get there. At the point, up high for Ritson. He tries for Evans, blocked. But Evans follows on in behind, cuts back to the middle, chips it just wide of the cage. A nice cut there. Nobody expected that move. Paris now pressures. He's got Julius helping. Ritson follows on. It's ultimately the Sabres who come away with it and send it cross ice. Carrying up through center, battled from behind, and they'll have a penalty. They have a trip. He got his foot into him from behind. I think it's a good call. And it'll be 13 Ritson to the sin bin for a couple of minutes. And with 9:35, Pens have a 2-0 lead, but the Sabres on the power play. Real to take the draw, won by Buffalo. They dump it into the Pens end, right side. Gathered by Starr. He flips it around for Julius, cut off by the Sabres defense. Julius will try now. In the corner, he's able to get it to the point, no further. Battle on the half wall. Julius, Real in support. Sabres come away with it. Now Julius comes back right out in front. Shot blocked. Rebound blocked. Carried to safety by Carter. Brody Carter will fly up the right. Carries it around the defenseman. Has Real going to the net. First centering pass, no good. Second pass to Real, gets through. He'll wind one. I thought he was going to fire. Curls back with it. Minute 15 to play on the PK. Shub and Filiaggi out for the Penguins. Merlot and Villela on the back end. Filiaggi, heavy pressure, forces a turnover. Shub will dump it in. The Sabres will try to regroup. Pressure right away from Shub. Forces a turnover. Chips it forward to Filiaggi. Filiaggi, puck in his skates, unable to get control. Back come the Sabres, who will be satisfied to dump and get a change. 51 left on the penalty. Villela. He's got Shub way up ice. He's in on sides. A stretch play on the penalty kill. But back come the Sabres. Villela to Shub. Shub tries to exit the zone and will get it over the line. Now Merlot. Merlot tries for Filiaggi. He's defended, but it comes right to Villela. He's whacked out a couple times. Tino Villela carries it into the offensive zone. Takes two more hacks before it's cleared by Buffalo. Now Merlot. In his own end. Carries behind. Loses control. Out right in the middle. Filiaggi able to get there and find Shub, who clears the zone. Well, Sabres will send it right back in. Now it's Villela. Shub up, looking for Ritson, coming out of the box. Finds him. But the Sabres are back in. Centering pass sent just wide of Clutter. Now another one. That's cut off by Evans, who takes a whack to the head. Centering pass there. Evans dumps a guy in front. A little revenge. I like that. Paris carries up the right. Chip back to Villela. 7 minutes to play. Period number 2. Pens lead 2-0. It'll be Evans turning into the offensive zone, carrying to the middle. He looks, fires off the. I don't know if that went off the post or the glove. Evans back on it. Looking. Centers one off the goaltender. Cleared by Buffalo, but not out. And it is finally iced. The Sabres will take the heat of a hot kitchen, but the refs are going to put it right back in with an icing. 6:42 to play, period 2. Pens lead 2-0. Face off to the right of the Sabre goalie. Face off one to Paris. He's in a battle on the wall. Evans will get there to support. Evans and Paris. And still the battle. Ritson gets in there. It'll be Evans slew-footed from behind. If one's a trip, why isn't the other? The Sabres come out with it, chipping it past the defenseman Starr. Centering pass cut off by Julius on the rush. Behind the net, unable to clear it around. Starr will help, and he'll work it free to Evans. He's coming with speed up the right. He's got Paris going to the net. 3-on-2 with Ritson. Carries to the outside. Looks. In behind. Finds Starr. He'll find Ritson. Ritson centers. Free to Julius. Julius. Opposite side to Brody Carter, who shoots. Blocker save. Sabres throw it back out the center, no further than Julius. He'll cycle back, reversing to the Pens end. Now Merlot finds Carter. Carter cross ice to Real. Real steps into one off of a body. Rebound in front, gathered by Filiaggi. Can't get it through. Cleared by the by the Sabres, not out. Merlot keeps it. Filiaggi. Filiaggi sends it back door to Real, and he's just out of his reach. Villela gets there. Keeps it in for a second. Back come the Stars. Sabres. Good heavens, I keep calling them the Stars. I don't know. Battle on the boards. Villela in there. Sabres win it. Real will pressure. He skates away from it a bit. 2 shots and stopped by Clutter. And the Pens clear the front of the crease. Sabres getting a chance stepping out from behind. Real gets it. He's able to work it all the way out through center. And the Sabres will regroup. 3 Penguins give pressure. My guess is this will be a turnover. And just like that, it's on the stick of Julius. Off the glove of Carter to the stick of Starr. It's Carter with the pressure. Sabres a little bit content with playing the body here. Face off to the right. Evans on the face off, won by Buffalo. Oh, rock it all the way around. Opposite side. Julius, the first one there. At center, he gets it to Shub. Shub tries to bank it off the boards, but it's taken by the Sabres. They're in on sides. It'll be Julius getting there. Now Evans behind his back off the boards for Shub. Shub unable to clear the zone. Turning with the Buffalo into the middle. Shot blocked nicely by Starr. Stick on puck there. It's like defense 101 in the playbook. Penguins get it up and out of the offense or defensive zone, finding Shub. Shub on the rush. He's got Evans behind him. The drop pass just a split second late maybe. And now the Sabres are coming the other way. Shot, glove side, stopped by Clutter, and the rebound skips right through the crease. Now Paris gets it. He's got Shub. Shub in on sides. Another pass for Evans behind him. And the Sabres come the other way. Left side. Shub gets there. He'll battle. Picked up by Villela behind the Penguins cage. He goes off a Sabres skate. And it'll be Real off the boards for Shub. This time Shub's drop pass connects right to the stick of Real. He's defended nicely as the Sabres go the other way. Battle on the wall. Sabres come away with it. Real with the pressure, immediate pressure from the Pens. Forces the play back to Shub. Shub now Merlot. Merlot loses it for a moment, gains it back. Tries to play catch with Villela. Finally clears the zone. And it comes out the center. Into the Sabre end. Pressure from Carter. The Sabres turn it back the other way, defended by Villela. Battle on the wall. It'll be Villela, D to D. Finding Merlot. Merlot, Shub, Carter. Carter walks in, fires, glove side, and save. Carter, Shub with another dish. And Brody Carter robbed by the glove hand. 2:17 to play. Evans wins the draw to Filiaggi. He circles, finds Starr. Starr shot, and he tickles the twine. Frickin' fruity pebbles on that one. As Evans won it to Filiaggi. Filiaggi finds Starr. And Starr launches it for the quarter in a 3-0 Penguin lead. Evans on the face-off. One back to Starr. He works it to Ritson to Evans. He goes between two defenders, but gets it knocked off of his stick. He's got the dangles out today. Carried up the right by Buffalo. In behind Clutter. It'll be Evans battling behind the net with Starr. Starr to Ritson. Ritson gets it to Starr. Starr unable to get out of the zone. Back come the Sabres. Evans cuts in front. Now Filiaggi. It's battled for and finally comes free to Ritson. The Ritz dog up the right, and Filiaggi's in offsides on the left side. Minute 31 to play. Faceoff comes outside of the Sabre zone. Second period. Reel on the draw. Sent into the Sabre. Carries it across right through the middle of the ice. Circles back. He'll fire from outside. Blocker save. Harris gets there. Penguins will battle on the wall in the offensive zone. Brady Parrish tries to send it to the middle. Cleared around by Buffalo, but stopped by Merlot. Merlot loses possession though, and back come the Sabres. A one-on-one play with Villela. Skips past to the stick of Clutter. He'll play it to Reel. Reel tries a breakout pass. It's off of a Sabre. He'll gather it back in and he'll skate it to Freedom. Now finds Carter. Carter for Paris. It's behind him. He'll follow on though. Keeping it in the Sabre zone. Sabres turn with it and come right back out the center. That's off to the right into the offensive zone here. But it's Merlot breaking it up, getting it all the way out through, and it's Reel. Reel and Shoop 2-on-1. He reaches out wide and it's poked off of his stick right there. The Sabres clear it back up all the way down. It's icing if it's far enough. It is not. And it'll be Filiaggi picking it up. Filiaggi sends it cross ice. Evans picks it up on his forehand. Into the offensive zone. Looks backside for Shub. Stopped and held by the goaltender. 3.1 seconds. Off one by Evans, and that'll end the period. Pen's unable to get it through to the net. Penguins with a 3-0 lead here. 2 from Evans, 1 from Starzy. You can't see it, but trust me, the Penguins are gathered around head coach Trevor Edwards, assistants Jason Julius, and Chris Shue. I'd like to thank all 3 of those gentlemen for all their hard work this season and leading your number 2 ranked Pittsburgh Penguins 2010 Elite Team Edwards. On the clock, we'll switch sides, and we'll play the third period of action here from the Riverworks in Buffalo, New York. It's Evans to Carter. Carter gets by, centers one to Evans. It's off his stick and wide. Sent back in on net by Ritson. Faced off to the left of the Sabre goalie. by Evans, back to Starr. Starr, shot, tipped by Evans, free to Carter. It's loose. They blow the whistle, the puck was loose. Players keep whacking at it, but the faceoff will come to the right of the Sabre goalie. It's on the draw. On it to Carter. Carter to Julius. Julius fires. Evans with the deflection. Skips wide of the cage. Pressure on the wall. Sabres able to exit their zone. Stopped at center ice by Julius. It's banged into, but wins the puck and skips it all the way into the Sabre zone. Gathered in there by Buffalo. They'll run a breakout, but the Pens able to get everybody changed in behind. Buffalo turns it over to Villela. Villela looking for Julius. He bumps into Real, so regrouping deeper in the Penguin zone. Pressure from Buffalo forces a turnover, but Real takes it right back. Real up the right, weaving through center. He's in onside. Well, no, he's not. He runs into the back of Paris. Goes down awkwardly. Hopefully he's okay. He seems to be. Penguins have guys waiting at the blue line for the forward carrying the puck. Face-off won by Buffalo, battled for by Shub, and now Paris. Chipped out, passed by Buffalo, and they're in onsides. Clutter pokes it away, and Real will follow through. Penguin defenseman had stepped up, nobody dropped back, but now Real carries into the offensive zone, left side. Centering pass, what a feed to Filiaggi. He banks one off a shin guard. A dandy of a pass there from Real. Buffalo into the Pens end, weaving. Nice back check here by Paris. Real comes away with it, and he's tripped on the play, and your Penguins, for the first time today with 13:10 to play, will head to the Porsche of Pittsburgh. Power play. Hey, Drew Ofteride, it's your favorite guy. Face-off won by Evans. Now Sabres player to switch penalty boxes is in the wrong sin bin. We'll set it up and do it again. Same result. Evans to Merlot. Merlot to Filiaggi. Filiaggi up for Ritson. Ritson offensive zone off the stick of Evans. Right to Ritson, but it's poke checked from him. Filiaggi follows on. He's able to get it in behind the cage. Carter goes to work, followed on by Evans. To Ritson. Ritson to Filiaggi. Again off a shin pad. Those angles from the defensive side are difficult. Merlot into the offensive zone he comes. He tries to center one. It's off of a Sabre defender. Wrapped around and cleared. Starr gets to it. Starr chips it for Evans. He gathers it in on the backhand and drives the offensive zone. Cuts to the middle. Knocked off his stick right to Paris. Paris tries to center one. Nobody home but Sabres, and back they come. Left side. Cutting to the middle. Cut off by the Pens. It'll be Paris to Shub. Back to Paris. Offensive zone. Shot fired and held. Face off to the left of the Sabre goalie. Jack Real on the draw. Wins it cleanly back to Julius. D to Starr. He's got one already. He fires. Bouncing puck. Kicked out. Rebound unable to be gathered by Paris. Cleared but not out. Kept at the point by Starr. Starr for Real. Starr again. Back into the corner. Now in behind the cage. Paris will give chase. Cleared high off the board. Stopped there by Julius. Centering one for Paris. Now Shub gets it. He looks for Real. It's out of his reach. Julius will gather it in. Starr to Julius. He's pressured at the blue line. Shub will gather it. He tries to go off the boards. That's cut off by a Sabre. Not the fanciest looking power play here, that's for sure. And we have a whistle. Jack Reel will head to the box, negating the last 8 seconds of Penguin power play. I believe a cross-check is the signal. Oh, they're both gonna, oh, maybe not. Nope, just one. 4-on-4 for 8 seconds. Then the Pens are back on the 7 Fields Wealth Management penalty kill. 3-0 lead Penguins. Filiaggi for Ritson. He ramps it into the offensive zone. Evans gives chase, coming around from behind. Chipped around him, but right to Villela. The Sabres on the power play now come back out. They hit the player. Left side shot, Walker side. Just wide of the cage. Villela gets there. He finds Filiaggi back on defense. Now Villela. Sabres get control. Centering pass off the skate of Villela. Now a poke check from Filiaggi. Now Villela. Evans will pressure at the blue line. Knocked free. Just past Filiaggi. He gets a hook. And the Pens will go up again. Pens are going to have a 5-on-3 here if the Sabres will turn it over. It's actually good for the Pens here for the Sabres to keep possession. Worked into the corner. Comes free and it'll be Evans getting it. And 10 Filiaggi goes off for a hook. They're going to take Ritson, but it was definitely 10 on the hook. .101 of 5-on-3 penalty kill. The penalty killers will be Starr, Merlot, and Carter. And the most important penalty killer in goal, 29, Clutter. Carter wins the draw to Starr. He rips it the whole way around, but unable to clear the zone. Shot from the outside, blocked by Merlot. He's in front of another one, but that shot from the point gets through. And this is why you can't take a bunch of penalties, folks. And the Sabres have made it a 2-goal game. Rio comes out, but they still have 1 minute and 49 seconds to play. A penalty kill time on what's showing is the Ritson penalty. It was Filiaggi with the hook, but they called Ritson. Carter on the draw. Merlot will gather it in. He goes around behind again. Starr able to get there, but unable to clear the zone. Turned back the other way. Buffalo peels up, looks at the point. Still possessing, centering pass off of a Penguin right to a Sabre. Jake Starr wraps it around for Shub, and he's able to clear the zone. Reaching behind him a bit. We'll get a line change. Minute 16 left on the Ritson penalty. 9:34 to play. 3-1 Penguins lead now. A 5-on-3 power play goal by Buffalo. Harris on the draw towards Villela. Villela works it into the Sabre end. Comes free, cleared back to Julius, so the Pens will be content with running some clock here. Julius finds Harris opposite side. He drives the middle. He's cut off by a number of Sabres. The back they come, but plenty of Penguins back. Neutral zone battles. Finally dumped in the right corner. Villela gathers it behind. He reverses for Evans. Evans will get free. He'll skate it up and find Paris at center with a nice pass. Paris into the offensive zone, passing for Evans off of a skate or stick. Evans will get there and dump it in behind as the Pens will get a change. 31 left on the penalty. Penguins with a good job on the 5-on-4 penalty kill here so far. Hopefully the last 7 Fields Wealth Management penalty kill of the season. Carried to the left by Buffalo. Back for the point. Shot blocked by Carter. Gathered in by Julius. He's unable to clear the zone though. He'll try a second time. Once, twice, 3 times a lady, and it's out the center. Turned back Julius again into the Sabre zone. Power play over. Pens back to even strength. Filiaggi with it. He fires it off to Shub. Shub drives the outside, gets cut off, and a battle will happen at center. He's able to pass it forward to Reel. Reel drives the offensive zone, cut off, but Starr there to keep it in. His shot skips wide of the cage. Filiaggi there, dumping it into the corner for Shub. Shub interfered with a bit by the Zebras. As the Sabres wrap it back around, Filiaggi will step up, keeping at the blue line a second time. The Sabres' third attempt clears the zone to Shub. Battle at the Sabre blue line brought on by Buffalo. Starr with a stick lift, able to get possession. He turns to the offensive side, feeds one in front, skips the whole way to the right corner. That's high up off the netting. And the face-off will come inside the Sabre zone to the right of the Buffalo goaltender. 7:15 to play, 3-2 Pens lead. Pens have definitely had the better of the play, but the Sabres get a goal on a 5-on-3 power play here in the third period. Sabres wrap it around, cut off by Shub. Shub and Merlot battle, now Paris. Paris knocks it into the Sabre zone. Pressured in behind by Shub. That pressure forces a turnover right to Evans. Evans turns out of the corner, finds Paris. Paris loads one and fires, blocked out front. Cleared by the Sabres, but no further than Merlot. He keeps it at the blue line. The Sabres will gain possession and also gain neutral zone ice. Weaving through the Penguins' defense. Firing one high off the stick, gathered by Shub, cleared to the blue line, no further. Kept there. Into a corner go the Pens. It'll be Evans and Evans and Merlot. Merlot comes away with it now, Evans to Carter. Carter Shub. Carter Shub drives the offensive zone right side. And I don't know about that call. Offside's the call. Hopefully everybody's getting a clean feed here. Back here as Julius carries it behind, finds Brody Carter. Brody Carter is able to feed it out the center for Richard. Richard drives the offensive zone. He's got Filiaggi and Real with him. He's spun around, now Real. Nobody recognized that Filiaggi was a defenseman there. Filiaggi just took a shot up high as all the Penguins forwards drove the zone. Here's a cross check from behind. They will get this one. And in true Sabre fashion, we'll go to the penalty box. Down by 2. A cross check. Still have an offensive zone draw, and they're back on the Porsche Pittsburgh power play. 3-1 lead. Period 3. Face off for Carter. Won by Buffalo. Pens battle there. Filiaggi keeps it in the zone, but only briefly as the Sabres come out the center. Brody Carter leans on it, forces it free to Real. Real turns, finds Carter. Carter into the offensive zone. Crisscrosses with Real. Spins to his backhand, plays it off the boards for Filiaggi. He's unable to get there, and it's cleared back out the center. Over for Julius. Julius up the right. Into the offensive zone. Dumping it behind the cage. Real with the puck pressure. The snow starting to build up here on the ice. If I remember correctly, this happens late in games. On the outdoor rink here, Winter Classic style. Puck fed over to Villela. His shot into the logo. And swiped clear. I forget what lines on that. Real's getting it changed. It looks like it'll be Harris, Evans, and Shub. Cross ice pass to Paris, bounces over his stick. He'll pressure. It'll come free to Evans. He weaves into the corner. He's hammered. I mean, a full-on body check, and the Pens will have a 5-on-3. If you can't beat them, board them. It'd be nice if they at least acted like they were going to play the puck. appears to be okay. He'll take the face-off. Won by Buffalo. Pressure coming from Shub and Paris. Out to the point, Star keeps it, but not for long. Buffalo clears. 4:15 to play. Pens would like to add a goal here, 5-on-3. Whistle. Icing, maybe? Be an ice. Evans wins it cleanly to Star. Harris right in front. Star dances the blue line, fires one, and skips free. Cleared by the Sabres to the sidewall. Stepping up, Star following on Evans. Evans off the boards to the corner to Shub. Shub comes out of the corner, looks for Evans. His shot just wide. On the deflection, Villela gets possession. Banks it off the boards, nobody home. The Sabres clear, but not out. Harris fans on a shot, and Buffalo gets the puck. Star knocks it off of his stick. Evans was still in the zone. We'll have an offside call. Rio to take the faceoff. Won by Buffalo. Penn still in a power play for a minute 8. 3-1 lead. 3:33 to play in the third period. Puck comes free. It's Jack Reel chasing it down in the Penguin zone. The ice is definitely choppy. Puck flopping off his sticks a lot here in the third. Sent back in, and they are offside. Faceoff will be at center ice. Rio, Carter, Ritson, Merlot, and Filiaggi. 3:16 to play. Face-off one forward by Reel. He challenges the defender. Popped off of his stick and cleared all the way down by Buffalo. That'll be another icing on the Sabres. Face-off to the right of the Sabre goalie. 29 to play on the power. Evans wins it to Carter. Carter able to feed it towards the middle. Cut off by the Sabres. Now Ritson will battle on the other side. Sabres come out to center. And the Pens put it right back in. Carter to Ritson. Ritson to Evans. Evans off the crossbar. Big Ben strikes one. Evans on a back check breaks the play up. Sabres able to come through. Evans will be there to defend and carry it out. He's into the offensive zone, cutting to the middle, firing one off the shin pad of a defender. Hensel pressure, power play over for Pittsburgh, 2:24 to play. Harris gets there, chips it to Ritson. Ritson turns and feeds cross ice to Julius. Julius skates through a stick check, sending a stick flying, but unable to keep it at the blue line. And another shot against the boards by the Sabres in frustration. Reel, Shub, and Paris, Julius, and Villela. 2:10 to play in what has been another Cinnamon Swirl production. No rights reserved. Please subscribe below. 1,000 subscribers, that's our goal. The Cinnamon Swirl team cameraman, Chris Merlot, waving to the fans. Producer, Nick Paris, in the truck, down by the river. And the voice of the Penguins, yours truly, Jeremy Evans. Julius to Villela. Shub just working in front of the net. He could put on a clinic in there. The Sabres tip it out and carry through center. Cross ice pass. Back checking Shub. Shot comes from outside. Sent wide of the cage of Clutter. Picked up by Villela. He'll find Paris, who's out through center. Following on Shub. A 3-on-1 develops. Shub centering one. Comes free. Paris is there. His shot gobbled up. It's like throwing it through quicksand with the snow on the ice right now. It's not snowing. This is just how much snow these two teams have kicked up. 1:06 to play. Fans will have to remember this in game 2. You got to get out front early. It's going to be hard to score late in games. Puck gathered in by Buffalo, cleared around. Carried out the center. Evans there. He collides. Gets a little bit of that back. Carter on the puck. Evans there. He pops it forward. Cleared back in by Buffalo. Penguin blue line. Kicked by Starr. He'll gather it in. He's pressured. Puck taken from him by the Sabres, but followed on by Carter. Carter caught up in the snow. A squall came through on the outside. Starr will pick it up. Strong on the puck. Able to get it to Ritson. Ritson finds Starr, firing into the offensive zone. He loses control in a snowdrift. Dumped in by Buffalo. It's Frosty the Snowman picking it up behind the cage. Hitting old St. Nick. Carrying it out the center, cut off by the Sabres. They try to gain the zone, but Father Winter in the way. Old Man Winter stops him at the blue line. They should probably scrape the ice sometime this month. Holy heavens, this is terrible. Reel on the faceoff. Spinning out of it, gets it to Merlot. Pressure from the Pens, 3, 2, 1. That weak ass horn ends the game. A 3-1 Penguini win. Goals from Evans, a pair, and Starr. Join us back here at 7:30 after I've had a few more libations, folks, for what's meant to be a doozy of a last Cinnamon Swirl broadcast. Thanks for joining us from the Riverward.